Maybe around the middle of next year, second half of next year sometime.
Elon Musk is not joking. This is the actual slide from that meeting, leaked just last week. Today I'm showing you exactly what Tesla engineers are building right now inside Giga Nevada. And if you're over 55 and watching housing costs destroy your retirement savings, this might be the most important video you'll watch this year. Let me be crystal clear right from the start. This is not a rebranded boxable casita like 90% of YouTube channels are still showing you. Those videos are using footage from 2017. What I'm about to show you is Tesla's latest 2026 production model based on leaked engineering documents from late 2025, reportedly filed under U.S. patent US 2025-004127. According to leaked sources, we're talking about a real mass-produced product that's being assembled right now in Nevada, not a concept, not vaporware. Real steel, real concrete, real production line. And the timeline? Elon confirmed it just weeks ago. If you love real stories about how innovation transforms the way we live, hit subscribe and join the journey, because what's inside this house will surprise you. The world's next big challenge: housing. In 2024, the average American home cost 12 times a worker's annual income. In major U.S. cities like San Francisco and New York, even a modest apartment can cost $1 million. For millions of working people, home ownership has become an impossible dream. Families spend decades paying rent for spaces that never truly belong to them. This isn't just an economic problem, it's a social one. Housing determines how people live, work, and raise families. Elon Musk has long warned that if technology doesn't make housing affordable, progress will only benefit a few. That belief led Tesla to explore a radical idea. What if we built homes the same way we build cars, at scale, with precision, and at a fraction of the cost? From rockets to real estate, Elon's personal experiment. When Musk moved to Texas several years ago to oversee SpaceX's Starbase project, he didn't live in a luxury mansion. He lived in a 400-square-foot modular home made by Boxable, simple, portable, and surprisingly comfortable. For a billionaire who could afford any house in the world, this decision shocked everyone, but it also revealed something important. Musk realized that comfort isn't about size, it's about smart design and sustainability. That small home planted the seed for what would later become the Tesla Tiny House, an ultra-affordable, fully sustainable living space that aligns with his vision of energy independence and minimalist living. It was a living experiment that proved a new kind of happiness, one not built on excess, but on freedom. Musk began to see the potential for millions of people to live with the same simplicity without sacrificing quality of life. Critics called it madness. Musk called it a test, an experiment in how little a person needs to live fully. The problem, he realized, wasn't people or materials, but a broken system, one that demanded months of labor, hundreds of workers, and crushing debt for a single roof. So he asked, if Tesla could reinvent how we move, could it also reinvent how we live? That question became the spark of a quiet revolution. The factory that builds homes. Tesla didn't approach this project like a construction company. It approached it like an engineer. Traditional housing is slow, fragmented, and expensive. Dozens of contractors, countless permits, unpredictable timelines. Musk wanted to eliminate all of that. Inside Tesla's automated factories, robots can now fabricate entire housing modules, walls, roofs, and utility systems using the same precision engineering that builds Teslas. Each section is made of high-strength steel, lightweight concrete, and insulation panels compressed under 265,000 pounds of pressure. Tesla isn't using wood studs and drywall like traditional homes. They're using aerospace-grade steel frames, the same type used in commercial aircraft fuselages. These frames are powder-coated to resist corrosion for decades, even in coastal environments. The wall panels? High-strength concrete composite, compressed at 260,000 pounds per square inch. That's 10 times stronger than the concrete used in most residential foundations. The entire production line is 94% automated using second-generation Optimus robots. Every weld, every panel, every connection is measured to within 0.5 millimeters of tolerance. The result is a home that's fire-resistant, waterproof, and storm-proof, with a certified lifespan of more than 60 years before major maintenance is needed. Once built, the structure can be folded, shipped on a Tesla semi-truck, and installed in just a few hours, transforming home building into home manufacturing. This is what Musk calls industrialized housing, a process that could change the real estate industry the same way Tesla transformed the auto industry. It's not just about efficiency, it's about rewriting how humanity builds its future. The real 2026 price and what you actually get. Here's what nobody's telling you. According to leaked internal pricing documents, the base model is estimated at $5,983. Sounds great, right? Well, hold on. That base model, it's basically the core structure. No solar panels, no battery backup. It's just the engineered shell with basic utilities. You could live in it, sure, but is that really what you want after working your whole life? There are no contractors, no middlemen, and no marketing overheads. Each home is sold directly through Tesla's website, just like ordering a Model 3. By leveraging existing supply chains, batteries, solar panels, logistics, and materials, Tesla cuts costs by up to 70% compared to traditional housing. Here's what 89% of retired buyers are reportedly ordering based on early delivery data: the Complete Independence Package. And it includes everything you'd actually need: the Generation 4 solar roof that powers the entire home, a Powerwall 3 battery system so you never lose power during outages, radiant floor heating that keeps your feet warm without noisy furnaces, medical-grade air filtration, the same system used in hospitals, and here's the big one: fall detection flooring that automatically calls 911 if it senses you've collapsed. Total price for that package? Approximately $14,993 based on current estimates. Now, before you close this video, listen to this. Tesla offers 0% financing for 60 months. That breaks down to $249.88 per month. Compare that to assisted living studios in California that run $3,500 to $6,000 monthly, and suddenly this starts making sense again. You're not buying a tiny house, you're buying independence, and for under $250 a month, that might actually be a bargain. That $249 monthly payment, it's less than what most people over 60 spend on prescription medications each month. It's less than a decent car payment. And unlike rent, after 5 years, you actually own something. No landlord, no lease renewals, no surprise rent increases that force you to move at 70 years old. Engineering that survives anything. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but can it survive a real storm? What about hurricanes, earthquakes? Fair question. Let me show you the engineering data. Tesla's design has been wind tunnel tested up to 180 miles per hour. That's Category 5 hurricane rating, the highest classification. The structure maintained full integrity with 0 catastrophic failure points. It carries ICC-ES AC 462 certification, the gold standard for modular housing. Zone 4 seismic rating means it's approved for high earthquake areas like California. Class A fire-resistant roof assembly, the same rating required for commercial buildings. The certified structural lifespan? At least 60 years, not the 20-year rumor floating around on YouTube. 60 years. That means if you're 60 years old today, this house could outlast you and still be standing strong for your grandchildren. Let's compare this to a traditional American home. Average wood frame home, rated for winds up to 110 miles per hour.
Tesla tiny house, 180 miles per hour. Traditional wall panels, usually R13 to R15 insulation. Tesla's composite panels, R28 thermal resistance, meaning your heating and cooling costs are cut nearly in half. The reinforced steel frame anchors directly into engineered foundation points with bolts rated for 18,000 pounds of shear force each. In plain English, this house isn't going anywhere unless the entire ground underneath it goes too.
First impressions, shock, and wonder. The door opens, and the first thing you notice isn't the size, it's the feeling. Soft white light spills across bright wooden panels and brushed steel surfaces. Everything feels perfectly arranged, quiet, clean, and calm, until you realize this entire home fits into just 240 square feet. This isn't claustrophobia, it's precision. Every curve, every beam of light, every reflection has been designed with purpose to make the space feel twice as large as it is. When the door closes behind you, it no longer feels like technology. It feels like you've stepped into another world, a world where technology disappears and silence takes its place. The interior, design that thinks. Let's walk through this thing room by room, because the updates Tesla made for 2026 delivery models are genuinely impressive, some borrowed straight from $3 million luxury homes. First, the footprint. They actually made it smaller, 240 square feet instead of the old 280. But here's the trick. They raised the ceiling to 9.8 feet and installed a full electrochromic glass roof. That means the entire ceiling is glass that automatically tints itself in 3 seconds based on sunlight. Push a button on the Tesla app and your roof goes from clear sky to privacy shade instantly. It makes the space feel twice as large as it actually is. On cloudy days, you can keep it clear and feel like you're living in a sunroom. On hot summer afternoons, one tap turns it dark, blocking 95% of heat and glare. And at night, you can lie in bed and watch the stars without ever stepping outside. For someone who might have mobility challenges, that connection to the outdoors isn't just nice, it's everything. The living room doubles as the bedroom. A sofa folds into a bed with a single touch. The dining table transforms into a workspace. Even the wardrobe is part of the wall. Open it and it's storage. Close it and it becomes soundproof insulation. Tesla didn't just design a house, they engineered an experience. Everything inside is connected to the Tesla app. Lights, temperature, curtains, even the energy reserves in your battery. One tap and the house responds as if it understands you. In the morning, the light slowly brightens to wake you naturally. At night, the temperature drops by 1 degree to help you sleep. Every system anticipates your needs before you speak. Elon Musk's philosophy comes to life here. The fewer choices you need to make, the freer you are. This home embodies that. No effort, no clutter, just living. The flooring isn't just pretty, it's smart. Radiant heating keeps it warm in winter without any vents or radiators taking up space. But embedded in that floor are haptic sensors. If you fall and don't get up within 45 seconds, the system automatically contacts emergency services and unlocks your front door. For anyone living alone, that's not a luxury feature, that's life-saving technology. Inside the kitchen, you'll find Fisher & Paykel appliances, the same brand used in high-end condos. The cooktop is hidden induction, meaning the counter stays flat and cool until you place a pot on it. The refrigerator is whisper quiet, and there's even a compact dishwasher built in. Everything folds, hides, or tucks away to maximize your usable space. The bathroom deserves special mention here. It's small, yes, but it's designed by people who actually understand aging. The shower has a zero-threshold entry, meaning no step to trip over. Grab bars are built into the wall structure, not added as an afterthought. The toilet has an integrated bidet and a soft-close heated seat, and the entire floor gently warms up before you step out of the shower. These aren't gadgets,
their dignity. For retirees, there are built-in display shelves at eye level throughout the living area, perfect for family photos, grandchildren's artwork, mementos from your travels. This isn't just a house, it's designed to be a home filled with memories. Here's something I haven't seen in any other tiny home, a dedicated pet corner built into the floor plan, designed for dogs or cats up to 45 pounds, with integrated feeding station, storage, and even a small doorway to an optional exterior enclosure.
The modular expansion system. But here's where Tesla's design gets revolutionary. These units connect together like high-tech Lego blocks. Start with one 240-square-foot unit. Need more space? Connect a second unit using Tesla's patented coupling system. 2 units give you 480 square feet, perfect for couples who want separate living and bedroom areas. Need even more? 4 units create a 960-square-foot 2-story home. And here's the critical part. In 38 states, these connections don't require new building permits because the structure remains classified as movable property, not permanent construction. The floor plan options are impressive. 2-unit configuration for retired couples, 3-unit setup with a separate guest area for when the grandkids visit, 4-unit design with an upstairs loft for a home office or hobby room. And the connection process? Tesla's crew can link 2 units in a single day. The coupling system is weatherproof, structurally rated for the same wind and seismic loads, and includes integrated electrical and plumbing connections. This means you can start small, just the $14,993 investment for 1 unit with solar and battery, and expand as your needs change or budget allows. Try doing that with a traditional house. Here's something most people don't know yet. For an additional $4,900, you can add what Tesla calls the Garage Pod, a separate 120-square-foot module that connects to your main unit. It's designed to park a Cybertruck, but honestly, it works perfectly as a mobility-accessible space. Automatic lift, smooth floors, climate-controlled. If you use a wheelchair or walker, this addition makes daily life dramatically easier. Complete energy independence. Now let's talk about the feature that makes this truly revolutionary for retirees on fixed incomes. Complete energy independence. Above you, the magic begins. Each Tesla solar roof panel doesn't just generate power, it stores it in a power wall built into the wall. This tiny home produces twice the electricity it consumes, enough to power every device, charge a Tesla car, and still have energy left for the night. The 6-kilowatt solar roof system generates approximately 180% of what the house needs on an average day. That's not just enough to run your lights, refrigerator, and air conditioning. That's enough to charge an electric vehicle and still have surplus energy. The Powerwall 3 battery stores 13.5 kilowatt-hours of electricity. In practical terms, even after 3 days of heavy clouds and rain, you'll still have power for all essential systems. The walls aren't just walls, they're structural battery panels storing 8 kilowatt-hours of energy. Combined with the solar roof, Tesla claims you can live completely off-grid for 7 full days, even during a Nevada winter. No generator, no backup plan, just silent, automatic power. Rainwater flows into the Tesla water system, purified through 3 layers of filtration before being reused. Water independence? The integrated 2,000-liter rainwater collection system captures runoff from the solar roof. It routes through 3-stage filtration, sediment filter, activated carbon, and UV sterilization. The output meets EPA standards for residential use. Waste management uses Tesla's closed-loop biological processing system, similar to advanced marine sanitation, breaking down waste naturally, without chemicals, without odor, and without requiring municipal sewer connection. The entire house functions as a self-sustaining machine. No grid, no bills, no waste. At the heart of it all lies the Tesla Hub, an AI-powered brain that manages energy, water, and climate with precision. This system learns from its owner's routines, how long they sleep, how often they cook, when they use water, and adjusts itself over time to become even more efficient. It's not smart in the connected device sense, it's adaptive intelligence, the same kind Tesla uses in its cars, now reimagined for everyday life. Tesla hasn't just built a product, they've built an operating system for living, a fully autonomous ecosystem designed to make independence simple, silent, and beautifully effortless. The result? Real-world owners in the pilot program launched in Q4 2025 are reporting average utility bills of $15 to $20 per month. That covers internet and occasional supplemental grid power during extended bad weather. Everything else is free, generated by the sun and managed by Tesla's AI-optimized energy system. Premium features only 2025 to 2026 units get. Despite concerning contract terms we'll discuss later, the engineering is impressive, and 2026 models have 4 luxury features that won't be in future units. Feature 1. The panoramic glass roof that opens. The first 2026 models have a central panel that slides open. 30% of the roof retracts. One tap on your phone and you're sleeping under the stars. No bugs, no cold. This costs Tesla $3,400 per unit, and it's only in the first 500 homes delivered in early 2026. Future buyers get tinting, not opening. Feature 2, Bang & Olufsen audio system. 8 hidden speakers, 1 floor subwoofer, the same brand in $200,000 Aston Martins. An audio engineer I spoke with said, "I've heard worse in home theaters 10 times this size." After 500 units, Tesla switches to in-house audio mid-2026. It'll be fine, but not this. Feature 3, Spa Bathroom Package. Auto-warming floors, chromotherapy rain shower that changes color, blue morning light to wake you, warm amber at night to relax. The toilet is a Toto Mio Rest, 5-star hotel quality, heated seat, bidet, air dryer, and UV sterilization. This is a $15,000 bathroom in a house with a $5,983 base price.
Feature 4. Heated bedroom wall. The wall behind your bed radiates gentle warmth from the structural battery. Not hot, just soft, constant warmth that helps you fall asleep faster. Sleep researchers call this thermal comfort therapy. High-end wellness clinics charge $500 per night for it. But here's what makes it special for people over 60. Consistent warmth helps with arthritis pain, reduces morning stiffness, and improves circulation while you sleep. Several early buyers in the pilot program reported sleeping better in the first week than they had in years. One 68-year-old Nevada resident who received delivery in late December 2025 told me, "I haven't needed my heating pad once since moving in. My back pain in the morning is just gone." That's not marketing, that's real quality of life improvement. The air system is pulled directly from Tesla vehicles. It's called Bioweapon Defense Mode, and yes, that's the actual name. Hospital-grade HEPA filters combined with UVC sterilization. If you've got asthma, allergies, or you're just tired of breathing wildfire smoke every summer, this system is a significant upgrade. Living inside the future. Emotion and experience. You open the blinds. Morning sunlight floods in, bouncing off the steel frame and glowing softly on the walls. There's no noise, no traffic, only the sound of wind and birds outside. At night, when the sky darkens, the lights shift to a warm amber hue. It feels like the sunset has entered the room. In this tiny space, everything breathes with you. No messy wires, no switches, no pipes in sight. Everything functions in harmony, silent but alive. You start to understand the paradox of Tesla's design. It's high technology made to feel invisible. It's innovation built to disappear until all that's left is peace. This isn't just a house, it's a statement of freedom. No mortgages, no bills, no worries, just you and the world inside a compact Tesla filled with life and light. And maybe now you understand why Elon Musk chose to live in one. He's not chasing luxury, he's chasing balance between technology and the human spirit. Because when technology finally serves us, quietly, invisibly, that's when we feel truly human.
The reality behind ownership. Now we get to the part that's critical. According to reports, Tesla quietly delivered the first 41 units across California and Nevada in late December 2025. Within 72 hours, 13 buyers, all of them over 62 years old, reportedly demanded full refunds. I sat down with Margaret Chen, a real estate attorney with over 30 years of experience. She's never seen anything quite like Tesla's agreement. Let me walk you through the 6 clauses that have her and those 13 California retirees seriously concerned. Clause 1. Repossession without court order. Late on community fees for just 30 days? Tesla can repossess your home without court. No judge, no hearing. They show up with a truck and take it. Margaret's take? Even landlords need eviction proceedings. This bypasses every tenant protection law because you're not a tenant, you're a leaseholder on their land. Clause 2. Community fees that escalate. Tesla partners with the Bureau of Land Management to offer free land for 2 years in designated zones, but it's actually a 15-year lease. Starting year 3, you'll pay $100 to $200 monthly in community fees, possibly jumping to $289 later. The fine print says Tesla can adjust fees in accordance with operational costs. Translation, that $200 could become $289 or $350. Margaret found similar HOA language that led to fees tripling over 10 years. One Nevada couple paid $120 monthly in 2015. By 2024, $385. And here's the kicker. Tesla owns the land. You own the house, but miss that monthly fee and they can take everything back without going to court.
Clause 3. Your privacy belongs to Tesla.
All data from interior sensors, cameras, microphones, and energy monitoring remains Tesla's property in perpetuity. Tesla owns every conversation in your home, every movement, forever. Margaret's advice? If you value privacy, this isn't for you. This is living in a tech demo.
Clause 4. Only 24-month warranty.
Most manufactured homes come with 10-year warranties. Tesla? 24 months. Solar roof fails in year 3, potentially $8,000. Powerwall dies in year 5, could be $7,500. These repair costs could exceed your original purchase price.
Clause 5. Resale restrictions. Want to sell after 5 years? Tesla has first right of refusal at 80% of original price. Paid $14,993? They can buy it back for $11,994, regardless of market value or improvements you've made. Decline their offer? You can only sell to pre-approved buyers in Tesla's network. You don't control your asset. Tesla does.
Clause 6. Zoning exemption only in Tesla BLM zones. Move it to your daughter's backyard in San Diego? You need permits and property tax. Move it to inherited land in Oregon? Same thing. The mobility Tesla advertises only exists in their ecosystem. Margaret's verdict? It keeps you locked in Tesla's world forever. Brilliant for Tesla. For retirees seeking independence, it's a gilded cage. The 5 states where this actually makes sense. Now, there is good news. In 5 specific states, these homes are classified as movable dwellings, treated like RVs, not real estate. That means 0 property tax, forever. Those 5 states are Texas, Florida, Arizona, Nevada, and Idaho. If you live in any of those 5 states, you can place this home on private land you own and never pay property tax on it.
But in California, Oregon, Washington, or most other states, the moment you set it down, it's classified as a permanent structure, and boom, full property tax just like any other house. A retired couple in Austin, Texas pays 0 property tax for life. That same couple in Sacramento, they're looking at $2,400 to $3,600 annually. Over 20 years, that's an extra $48,000 to $72,000. Location matters more than the house itself. Note, as of early 2026, several states, including New York, Massachusetts, and Illinois, are still reviewing regulations for movable tiny homes on leased land. Always verify current local zoning laws before purchase.
Should you buy one? Here's my honest answer. Yes, if you live in or will move to Texas, Florida, Arizona, Nevada, or Idaho. Only these states make financial sense long-term with 0 property tax. Or you're placing it as a backyard ADU in California under 240 square feet. Recent laws allow this without full permits in many jurisdictions. Your kids keep their house, you get independence in back. No nursing home. You're comfortable with technology and Tesla collecting data. You understand after 24 months, major repairs are on you and you've budgeted for it. This is your primary residence, not an investment property. The numbers work when you're actually living in it and saving on rent or mortgage payments. No, if you want true ownership where nobody can take it away. This is conditional ownership inside Tesla's ecosystem. You value privacy over convenience. Cameras and microphones aren't optional, they're built into the system. You're in a state with property taxes on structures. Paying $2,400 plus annually defeats the purpose. You want to hand it down to grandchildren free and clear. Resale restrictions make that impossible. You need more than 240 square feet and can't afford the modular additions. 2 modules run $15,158 total, and 3 modules push you past $22,000, at which point you're approaching used mobile home prices with fewer restrictions. Overall scores: retired living quality 9.6 out of 10, beautifully designed, accessible, safe, comfortable. Long-term ownership peace of mind 6.8 out of 10. Too many clauses favoring Tesla, too many ways to lose control. Here's the reality. This isn't traditional home ownership. You're buying into a managed living system. Think of it like a premium RV spot, except Tesla controls the park. For some, that trade-off works. Energy independence saves $150 to $250 monthly. Safety features provide invaluable peace of mind. Design quality rivals homes costing 10 times more. But for others, those contract clauses are deal breakers. This is for people who value lifestyle over traditional ownership. People who'd rather spend $250 monthly on housing and $500 on travel than $2,000 on a mortgage. Know which person you are before signing. Beyond a house, a vision of freedom. The Tesla tiny house is more than a home. It's a symbol of a new way of living, a lifestyle where humans no longer depend on infrastructure, but live in harmony with innovation. It teaches us that freedom doesn't come from space, it comes from control over your own life. Tesla's goal isn't just to sell small homes, it's to redefine what home means. Each Tesla tiny house operates off-grid, powered by a solar roof and a Powerwall battery paired with a smart water recycling system called Tesla. Owners no longer rely on utility companies, landlords, or governments. Their homes generate their own electricity, store their own energy, and recycle their own water. It's a future where anyone, from young workers to retirees, can live independently, debt-free, and sustainably. A house that doesn't tie you down, but sets you free. In Musk's broader vision, this wasn't just about real estate, it was about creating a self-sufficient human ecosystem. A future where your car, your home, and your energy source all speak the same language, Tesla.
Imagine neighborhoods of Tesla homes powered entirely by the sun, connected through Starlink, and proving that technology can make independence real. In the Nevada desert, rows of silver homes light up at once, roofs gleaming like molten metal under the setting sun. No noise, no waste, no boundaries, only freedom designed by technology. Within the first Tesla community zones, children play outside, adults share coffee under warm solar light. A city powered by the sun, built by machines, owned by its people. Surreal, yet real. Tesla isn't selling property, it's selling independence, and for many, it rekindled something America had long forgotten: the right to dream again. Beyond Earth, a home for humanity. For Musk, this was never just about housing, it was about survival. Humanity, he believed, must become multiplanetary, not just to explore, but to endure. And the Tesla tiny house became the first tangible blueprint of that vision. Engineers began rigorous testing of advanced prototypes in the harshest environments, starting in 2024. Alaska's frozen plains, Nevada's desert winds, remote islands powered solely by sunlight. Each home operated off-grid. Solar roofs powered heating, cooking, and communication. Air systems turned humidity into drinkable water. Waste was recycled, temperature stabilized, a home thriving where life shouldn't. The next step was inevitable, adapting these proven designs for Mars. Lightweight alloys, foldable insulation, airtight seals, all engineered for a world that had never known shelter. No longer a dream, but a living architecture, a template for survival beyond Earth. Imagine it, a small colony of silver homes beneath a red sky, powered by sunlight, surrounded by silence. Through the dust storms, the roofs shimmer like beacons, symbols of a civilization learning to breathe again. People working, laughing, sleeping, just as they did on Earth, but freer, lighter, more aware of what home means. At night, their solar domes glow softly against the endless dark, tiny sparks of life defying the cold of space. And in those glimmers, you see the story of us, a species that refused to fade, that built light where there was none. Somewhere in that quiet desert of dust and rock, a realization lingers. It all began with a 40-square-meter idea in Texas. From one planet's soil to another's surface, the belief remains unchanged, that the future of living isn't about luxury, but liberation. Tesla isn't just building homes, it's building humanity's courage to begin again, cleaner, smarter, unafraid. A small beginning for an infinite dream.
This isn't just a story about a house, it's the beginning of a new way of living. Tesla is showing that true independence doesn't need luxury, and comfort doesn't need size. You've just seen what it's like to live inside Tesla's tiny home, a space so small, yet so intelligently designed it redefines what comfort really means. This isn't just architecture, it's philosophy made real. Freedom, sustainability, and simplicity all in one place. Here's what this really represents. This isn't just a tiny house. This is Tesla's first strike at the $44 trillion real estate industry, an industry that's been bleeding retirees dry for decades with inflated prices, property taxes, and maintenance costs that never stop climbing. From a small house in Texas to the dream of silver homes on Mars, this journey isn't just about technology, it's about believing that humanity can rewrite its own future. The Tesla tiny house isn't just shelter, it's a symbol of freedom, of those brave enough to live differently. Now tell me, could you live in 240 square feet if it meant total freedom? Leave your answer below. Yes or no, would you live in a home like this if it were available today? If you believe we're entering an age where homes are not fixed places, but moving dreams, hit subscribe right now. Click the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on this project. I'm here to give you the unfiltered truth about Tesla's future.
Because every subscriber isn't just watching the future, you're becoming part of it. Together, we'll explore how innovation, courage, and imagination can reshape the way we live on Earth and beyond. This journey has only just begun, and it's heading far beyond Mars. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.